Hello and welcome to careervids.com. My name is Richard McMunn, and for the duration of this presentation I'm going to teach you 8 important insider tips that will help you to complete a successful firefighter application form. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, hundreds and hundreds of people apply to join the fire service every year. The vast majority do not get past the application form stage, and there are a number of reasons for this. Primarily, the main reason is that people do not follow the guidance notes and instructions that come with the application form. In addition to this, they fail to provide sufficient evidence of where they meet the personal qualities and attributes relevant to the role. So let's get started. First of all, what you should do is read the form twice first of all. So read through the application form, whether it's online or it's a printed version. Make sure you read it. I would also get hold of a highlighter pen and start highlighting key areas in the guidance notes, because you'll find in there it will give you specific instructions. For example, in the accessible area for the personal qualities and attributes, it might give you a word count, and basically it will say within your response, do not go over X amount of words. That is an important element. If you go over the word count, then they will reject your form. Many application forms need to be completed online nowadays, but some fire and rescue services will require you to complete the form in printed version. And for example, they might say complete the form in black ink. If you complete it in blue ink, your form will get rejected. So make sure you read the form and read the guidance notes and follow all instructions. So what I do is take a highlighter pen, go through the application form guidance notes and highlight any key instructions and areas that I need to follow. And before I submit the form, I make sure that I go through it and check that I've covered each specific instruction. I also recommend that you learn the PQAs relevant for the role before you complete the form. Now, you can find the firefighter personal qualities and attributes on the website of the fire service that you're applying to join. The reason why I say you should learn these is because they are fundamental to your success, because in tip number 4, you need to provide evidence of where you meet the accessible PQAs. If you don't know the PQAs, then how can you provide any evidence of where you meet them? So download a copy of the PQAs and make sure you provide lots of evidence of where you meet them. Now, moving on from that, I suggest you use keywords and phrases from the PQAs in your responses to the application form questions. So for example, here's some keywords that I've taken directly from the PQAs. An awareness of the community, understanding the need for progress, generating positive working relationships, continually improving, and applying relevant job related information. So I would take keywords and phrases from the PQAs and use them in your responses, because when the person is marking your form, these will jump out at them and it will gain you extra marks. Now, when you've completed the form, get someone to check it over for you, because you will be assessed on effective communication, and if you have poor grammar, poor spelling, poor punctuation, then your form can get rejected. It's a common known fact that you shouldn't proofread your own work. Get someone else to check it for you. Also, and this is a very important tip, send the form back as soon as possible. Do not wait for a few days before the deadline. I am aware of some fire and rescue services having a cut-off point when they receive a number of applications. Okay, now I can't say which fire and rescue services they are, and this may not apply to some of them, but I do know that when some of them achieve a certain amount of number of applications, when they get them in, they'll have a cut-off point and they won't mark any more. Okay, that doesn't mean to say you should rush the form, but get an application form as soon as possible and send it in within a few days after the window has opened. You should also send it recorded delivery unless sending it online. The reason why I say that is because I know many people who submitted forms and they haven't got to their destination because of raw mail or any other reason. If you send it recorded delivery, you have peace of mind. And finally, keep a copy of the application form, because you will get asked questions on it during the interview. Okay, for more information, free videos and guides on how to become a firefighter and any other career, please visit www.careervids.com. Thank you very much for watching.